Good afternoon, everyone. Going to the history coming to you from historic Stetson University in DeLand, Florida. I am here at Hulley Tower, a historic landmark here at Stetson University with a very, very interesting past. Towers are meant to be monuments, and monuments are designed to draw the attention of all who see them. They mark great people or are meant to commemorate a moment in time people feel is worthy to be relived and remembered. Standing like sentinels, they are lightning rods for ceremonies, meetings, and even dates. They are lightning rods for legends. Hulley Tower may be standing in the front of Stetson University's campus in DeLand, Florida, but for the students there is the center of the school. Once over 116 feet tall, it has been the home to several legends over the years, but none of them are haunted, or are they? For example, it used to be said that students would go to the tower before a big test and rub the brick hoping for good luck. If it was a particularly tough exam, students were said to ask the two people interred inside the tower for help. It is also said to be the meeting place of a secret exclusive society at the college, but no one has ever been able to get a firm handle on the real story. One of the creepiest legends about the tower, and the one that brought us to the campus, was the story of Susanna Brown. She was said to be the daughter of a Baptist minister from Iowa. She attended Stetson in the early 1890s as a finishing school, but in her first semester she fell in love with her English professor. The two quickly began to fall for each other, and over the course of the year they would meet at Hulley Tower late at night to talk and spend time together. The affair continued through the summer, but things took a turn in the fall semester. While they were kissing behind the tower late one night, they were spotted by a fellow staff member. He went to administration, and by the next afternoon, Susanna was thrown out of the school and her professor fired. She was destroyed. She would have to go home, dishonored and without the man she had fallen in love with. She cleaned out her room, made sure to take a ribbon her love has given her and a poem he had written her. She snuck off to Hulley Tower and jumped from the top, after telling the world that she would love her banished professor forever. To this day, her voice is heard declaring her passion at night during the fall. Her ghost is also caught climbing the tower stairs and seen jumping from the top. It's the kind of story you've heard before. At least you've heard something like it whenever you're from. The only trouble is, it never happened. Unlike other bits of folklore or legend, this one seems to be the creation of an author who wrote the book Haunted DeLand. Although it's unclear if she was told the story by another source, it falls apart on a basic level, although all who hear it want to be true. Brown is said to have attended the college and committed suicide in 1892 or 1893. Hulley Tower was built by the second president of the university, Lincoln Hulley, who served as Stetson president between 1904 and 1934, 12 years after the suicide. He and his wife Eloise donated the building to the university, mainly as a source for the two bells she loved that rang out over the campus, and both were laid to rest in the mausoleum at the base of the tower. Lincoln Hulley died right before it was completed in 1934, and the bells continued to play there for decades after Eloise died as well. There was no way Brown could have killed herself from throwing herself off a tower that didn't exist. So maybe the suicide happened somewhere else on campus, and the tower, being a touchstone for things at Stetson, became the new site of the death. According to an archivist at the college, there has been no suicides on campus. The real haunting at the tower is actually much more romantic. Lincoln and Eloise are said to still walk the grounds near the tower in the early morning hours. Although they died at different times, they have found each other in death and returned to the place they loved in life. At times they are said to be seen with walking a dog, although it is more commonly said to see Lincoln Hulley walking the dog alone. It is more likely this is another potential ghost who has been connected to the Hulleys because of the tower and the popularity of the love story. This legend is repeated on campus and retold by people who attend the school. There are written references to it in the paper, and most people who went to the school have seen the couple or know someone who has. There's been reports of the bells sounding even though no one is ringing them, an amazing feat considering that they are not even housed in the tower anymore. One of the reasons why the bells are no longer on the tower is that the tower no longer exists anymore. In 2005, 94 feet of the tower were taken down due to safety reasons, and the bells were dispersed throughout the campus. The bodies of the couple are still at the base, their coffins visible through the windows, but the building is locked and there's no reason for staff to go inside. As always, I hope that you enjoyed this trip down memory lane here in historic DeLand, Florida. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications bell so that you do not miss out on any upcoming content here in the future. As always, continue to look for the history and film, and look forward to seeing you all in our next adventure. Have a great day, everyone. Happy haunting.